The women's 10 kilometers will be starting in a few minutes. Remember, this has the highest number of competitors who have entered in this race. For the women's 10,000, or rather the 10 kilometers, which of course is equivalent to 10,000, we have again quite the highest number, almost 300 entries for both men and women. Just a number of them who have entered here, really: Yusila Chepkemboi, Ruth Chelagat, Tendenei, Lilian Chepchirchir, Rose Chelimo, Irene Chesang Kosgei, Betty Chebleting, Rebecca Chepchirchir. Those are lined up right now. Gladys Chepkwech, part of them, Damaris Chepchumba, Betty Cherop, Eunice Cherop, Cherutich. Leonida Agatha Opiro is one of those athletes who will be among the star athletes in that race when the 10 kilometers will end. Of course, we will be here to let you know who that will be. Jacinta Chepkwech, Joan Chepkirui, Frida Chebotib, Irene Cherono, Isabella Chemurgor, Ruth Chepkosgei, Caroline Chepto, Mercy Chepngetich, Visiline Chepkesho, Lois Chepkirui Sang, just to mention some of the competitors in that race. And like I said earlier on, the organizers of this race, not the first time to be used in Kenya, but a tracking chip is being used to ensure everyone crosses, or rather passes through the designated points, and therefore, should you win the 1.5 million shillings, you will have won clean, having taken part either in the 42 kilometers or the 10 kilometers of the race. That is to ensure that everyone else takes part fully and not taking shortcuts to win. Of course, there is always a temptation, and that's why technology is being used, and that is the flag of the women's 10 kilometers starting there around Kapseret area. You can see the numbers, quite many. Of course, they will keep filtering to see who will be the best of the hundreds who have started that race this morning around Kapseret. Remember, those who are taking part in the 10 kilometers, like the coach Tiren said earlier on, some of them are using this to gauge, of course, their ability to graduate either to the half marathon or even sometimes to go full marathon, the 42 kilometers. But like the coach said earlier on, he feels or he wishes that some athletes would graduate gradually from probably running 10 kilometers, going up a few other 10 kilometers, running the 21 before one crosses over to the full marathon, because the demands for winning a marathon does not just happen with one day. Coach, just repeating what you have said, those who are taking part in the 10K, of course, are using it to gauge themselves, not to mention the fact that we have the races which are taking part in next year, coming World Championship, World Cross Country, but we will come back to that